What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Y'all know what I need y'all to do. Be sure to like, comment, share the video. Tonight, man, we got a special request coming from one of the fan members. This is homeboy. He just lost his life in these Baltimore streets. So first off, I want to send my prayers and condolences to the family, but let's get right into it. So tonight, we're going to talk about G.Dro. Dro was born in East Baltimore, the Harford area to be exact. Growing up, he was always into music, rapping ever since elementary school. He grew up with just his mother, so he peeped his surroundings at a young age. J30 is what the block he is from is called, Jennifer and 30th Street. As Dro was coming up, he migrated over west to Park Heights. Getting older now and wanting to make some money, he was under one of the biggest hustlers in Park Heights at the time. The Heights is considered a hot spot in the city, and Dro was right in the mix, getting money and shining as a young dude. But Dro wasn't really the hustling type. His passion was music. Being on the block doing numbers has its perks. Just being around big names that took a liking to him, the block would make sure he was good. As time went on, the streets would catch up with Dro. His name got caught up in some real serious situations in West Baltimore, which would lead to him going to prison for a 5-year bit. BGF was Dro's second family while in prison. Once he came home, he was focused, working, and doing music, as he would start back being over east with his day one homies. They would get into a bag as his homies wanted him to focus on music and getting money. The big man he was once under over west would eventually get hit up, leaving Dro back around his friends he started with. Sometimes we let the wrong people in our circle, trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, or just feeling like as long as they don't cross me, they good. But in the streets, you're guilty by association. Dro would link up with a young man that had East Baltimore hot. His new homie had a lot of beef in the city on a major scale, but this was Dro man. Blind loyalty is when you are loyal by a fault, sometimes to the wrong person, not even knowing what they got going on or anybody they did something to. Dropping music and even being affiliated with a squad, Dro was doing this thing. Not really the saving money type. He would run it up, him and his bros, and they would blow it, him and his homies all together. Dro would have another run-in with the law that would cost him some more time, but his homies said they seen a big change in him when he came home this time. He really was on his grind and focused. Pain sometimes can take us off our course. Whether it's a death in the family, a fallout with a close friend, it makes us second guess life. Dro would take the biggest loss a person could take, losing his son. This took a lot out of the young father, not really having too much smoke in the city, except one situation in which a rapper lost their life, but Dro was never caught up in that situation. He had videos on YouTube, dropping dope music that had numbers. Back with his day ones, nobody felt anything was coming. But unfortunately, Dro would lose his life in the Baltimore streets, which left friends stunned and confused. Some feel like it was his past that caught up with him, or the company he kept did something and it bounced back to him. But the thing about it is all in the streets. You feel me? You guilty by association. Rest in peace, Dro. We all taught to rock with the ones we grew up with our day ones, no new friends. It's crazy how things come back full circle. Dro really didn't have no problems over East. On the day of his death, he would go live at a barbershop in Park Heights. Not soon after, that's when the incident happened. Some people pride themselves on being outside, on the block, not hiding. To me, that's easy access. Only Dro and the Most High know what really happened or what he had going on. Whether it was his beef or his homies' beef, the Baltimore streets would take another soul. No love in the streets. Never get too comfortable. It's not about who the toughest. It's about who got the drop first. It's a genocide going on. We all trying to prove we go harder than the next person. No one is winning in the end. Rest in peace, Dro. Bro was 30 years old. Yeah, man, he survived by a daughter. I know that. She 10 years old. I got him and her pitch up there. You feel me? But it's messed up. It's an unfortunate situation. This a requested video. I don't know too much about bro. You know, I know what I was told. You know what people told me that he grew up with, his family, his friends. But man, the streets ain't got no love. You know, whether it was something that caught back up to him or something that a friend did that they just got him because he guilty by association. But at the end of the day, that's the thing about it. You could change your life, you could turn your life around, but the streets don't forget. And I ain't saying that's his situation, I'm just saying in general. Bro was 30 years old and he was in his prime. He was doing his thing. I think his numbers going up. I wish I would have got Will for him before this even happened to him. And you know, usually I don't speak on recent situations because this just happened not too long ago. But his peoples was adamant they wanted me to do this story. You feel me? So I send my prayers and condolences to his family first and foremost. You know what I mean? But man, it's just so messed up, man. We lose so many good young brothers to these streets that can go out here and do something positive, that can make a name for themselves or for the city. You know, rest in peace, Scooter. I always bring Scooter up because when these people leave here, you never know what input they could have put on the music scene or for the city, uplifting the city, and you taking somebody out. And I know what people always say, man, the streets gonna be the streets, you feel me? Like, you don't know what people be doing, you know, this and that and the third. That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking on all that. I'm speaking on people to think about what they doing out here. I'm speaking on people that's out here doing the hits. Think about who you taking. Think if it's worth it. We need to come to a point, man, where we just really look out for each other. If you on the block and you doing your thing and that's the only way you know how to make money, you feel me? Y'all need to have like a Congress on that block where y'all go to people, y'all talk to the big dogs, and y'all see how y'all want to handle the situation. All situations don't require a death sentence. You feel me? You might be able to kick somebody off the block or just tell them don't come back around. You feel me? Then after that, if something need to go to the next level, then you won't be faulted. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Like I said, I just want to send my prayers and condolences to his family, especially his daughter, because that's another young woman growing up without a father out here. You feel me? So we got to think about that as a community. It ain't getting no better. You know what I mean? I'm about to start doing nationwide stories to open the audience up to a broader scale. And another segment I got coming up too called Neighborhood Heroes. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man. I appreciate the love and support. This is another episode of the Baltimore Way. I'm sorry I've been MIA for like 2 days. My daughter just turned 17. You know, I had to show some love, spend some time with the family, you feel me? So y'all know how that go. But man, I appreciate bro for sharing this story. And again, I want to say big rest in peace to bro. I love y'all, fam. Be sure to like, comment, share the video, check out the merch. I'm out.